Hi, I'm Alice Fitch, the founder of Whola. Now, running your own store can be such a fun, exciting experience. It's rewarding, but it's also risky. And that responsibility can be so big sometimes that it keeps you awake at night. So today I'm going to share with you the tips that we have learned from our multi-million dollar retailers on how best to manage your risk. These are things that you can apply in any size of business. And hands down, the best way to reduce your risk is to buy only what you need when you need it. The world has changed. Indenting 6 months in advance is a risky business. Not only are you forecasting your trends, you're also forecasting your stock requirements, your cash flow, and your customer trade levels. Add into that lockdowns and border closures, and it's a lot. So you don't have to indent anymore. So the only things that we would ever recommend indenting on are your flagship brands, your special occasion that has a really long lead time, and potentially some footwear. Although nowadays you do get amazing vegan and leather shoes that are available in season. If you're a new business, listen up. Please do not indent for the first 12 months. I have seen so many businesses get into trouble with it. And I understand it's so exciting. You're starting your business. The collections look so beautiful. Perhaps there's even a pushy salesperson there who upsells you to do another brand. All of a sudden you've ordered $100,000 worth of indent stock, and the kicker is you don't yet know your customer. So you don't know that you've ordered the right styles, the right sizes, or the right amount for your business. So I would urge you to spend 12 months really getting to know your customer. And once you have a really strong gauge on them throughout all seasons, then you can look to add 1 or 2 key flagship brands on Indent. And if you're feeling like you should indent, then look to the major players in your space. Those online retailers who are killing it, almost none of them indent. Instead, they provide value by really understanding their customer, providing exceptional customer service, and merchandising styles into a unique product mix for them. So these are the key learnings from the multi-million dollar businesses that we work with. Know your customer. Create a customer avatar of your ideal customer in detail. Test new styles to make sure that they're going to work for that customer. Ensure that those styles fit within your pricing matrix, and we'll talk about pricing matrix in another session. Don't indent. Know your best sellers, and don't stop buying a style until it stops selling. So creating a customer avatar. When I ask stores about who their target market is, it is so often that I hear them say, it's women 25 to 90. Our customer base is really broad. And that's all well and good. You might have a really broad amount of people coming into the store, but you need to have a laser focus on who your ideal customer is. There's an old saying in advertising that if you talk to everyone, no one listens. But if you talk to one person, then everyone wants to eavesdrop. Now, you might have 2 or 3 customer avatars within your business, describing each of the key profiles that you've identified. But basically, the more detail that you can describe them in their lifestyle, their preferences, their income, their habits and hobbies, the better you'll understand them and how to buy for them. So as an example, the yummy mummy. She's busy, she's got kids, she works part-time. Her budget can be limited sometimes because she feels guilty spending money on herself. So you want to make sure that she has got options that are comfortable, that are practical, that are stylish and cool because she does not want to look old, but that can also be worn with flat shoes, dressed up with a heel to go straight to the office, are stretchy and practical enough that she can bend down with her kids, and obviously having a good black activewear legging in store with tops that cover the bum so she can run around, having a good trainer option. So really thinking through their lifestyle and adding in as much detail as you can, what she wants to wear on a Saturday night, what she wears out for dinner, and how you're going to connect with her, because this will also help you informing that connection with the customer, your sales pitch essentially when you're speaking with her, so that you can position the garment that she's looking at as something that she can easily slot into her wardrobe and her lifestyle. So we'll talk about pricing matrix in another session, but it is worth keeping in mind how much is your customer willing to pay for a specific kind of item and how will that fit into her lifestyle and budget. So in the example of the Yummy Mummy, she likes to treat herself regularly and look current, but she likes to do it for less than a cost of a grocery shop for her family so that she doesn't feel guilty. So understanding this whole picture of who your customer is can really help determine your sales strategy, your marketing strategy, and your buying strategy. And in terms of that buying strategy, buying only what you need. So initially we would recommend ordering the smallest pack that you can. So 5 to 7 units is usually sufficient to test a style to make sure that it works. And if it is working, reorder that. Don't stop reordering it until it stops selling. Having slow moving inventory can be a killer. You really want your inventory to be in and out, making you a profit as quickly as possible so that you can continue to test, iterate, and create new retail mixes for your customers to keep everything fresh and keep your customers engaged and coming back. So look out on our socials for our next update for the Buying Better tutorial series. And thanks so much for spending your coffee break with me.